Hey guys, happy October. I'm just out here on a run right now thinking about you guys and thinking about what I wanted to give you as a gift this month, just to encourage you in the fight for your life and the fight for others. And sometimes I get my best ideas when I am out on a run in the woods. And I got no LTE. That's a different talk for a different day about maybe how you need a little quiet in your life and find that wilderness space, whatever that looks like for you, to really focus in on what's important and to remove those distractions. But I'm not going to go there today. What I want to talk about is, I've been back to school now for a month, and it's full masks, students in person, but it is wild. We've got people getting quarantined and people just so anxious and so distant because we've got our faces covered and we can't see each other and we can't really connect and we don't have lunchtime like normal. But I've just been thinking about how you and I both desperately need to have an adversity mindset versus an avoidance mindset. Now, I know that sounds wordy. What does it mean to have an adversity mindset? Well, we can do this physically, emotionally, and socially. Physically, having an adversity mindset means that you go looking for challenge. Now, I'm not saying you go looking for like fights or anything like that, but you set up challenges for yourself. It's called controlled adversity, much like what I'm doing right now. And I know I'm a sweaty gym teacher. I might be a little biased toward exercise, but I only speak it and preach it because I've seen it work in people's lives. That when we go out and we pound the pavement, or we get on some trails, or we climb a mountain, or we hit the weights, or we go after it in martial arts or gymnastics or dance or whatever, when we do that and we push ourselves in that physical adversity, it makes us tougher socially and emotionally and psychologically as well. When we taste that vomit in the back of our mouth and we choke it down and we keep on swinging and we keep on working, it strengthens our resolve to not quit on ourselves, to not quit on our relationships when real life gets real tough. So we can do that physically, but we can also do that socially. Seeking social adversity means that you look for uncomfortable or difficult situations in your life socially. Yes, that means I'm encouraging you to get out of your comfort zone. I'm encouraging you to seek out, maybe that means seeking out people that nobody else is talking to, and maybe just removing your mask for a second and showing them all those pearly whites and reminding them what a smile looks like. Or maybe that means befriending somebody that doesn't really even deserve to be friended because they're so mean or they're so hurt or they're so insecure that they lash out at everybody else. Maybe that means that you become that person that seeks out conversation with people that are difficult or see things differently than you or believe different stuff or have a different political party than you or whatever else. That you seek out those conversations and you seek that adversity, that difficulty, that discomfort, because discomfort is the soil in which we grow. We cannot grow in the lazy boy. We cannot change and progress and develop like we should when we are comfortable. And so it's important to seek that social adversity as well as physical. And then lastly is that emotional adversity. And this is probably the toughest one because you and I both have things in our life, in our past, in our mind, just deep down that other people don't know that we wrestle with. And I've talked to so many people that instead of embracing adversity and wrestling through these ideas and seeking counseling and seeking help or talking to a friend or getting out a pen and journaling or getting on an app that's going to help you be more mindful and be more centered and be more appreciative of yourself, what we do is we avoid. We avoid. We have an avoidance mentality rather than adversity mentality. So we do that physically. We avoid. We sit on the couch. We don't let ourselves get to that point where it really hurts. I see this in gym class almost every single day where my kids, I put them through a workout and they'll quit as soon as it gets uncomfortable, as soon as it gets difficult. And I get up in their grill, I get up in their face because we're not going to grow. We're not going to develop if we quit every time it gets tough. Socially, when we avoid, we draw back. We don't let other people get to know who we really are. We don't ever put ourselves with people that don't agree with us. Hello, 2020. We don't even embrace the opportunity to discuss something with somebody who has a different perspective than us because we avoid it because it's uncomfortable. But we need uncomfortability. We need it to grow, to develop, to become our best self. We've got to have it. And so let's seek it. Let's embrace it. And when it comes to that emotional adversity, let's wrestle with those things that we deal with. Let's unpack our insecurity. Let's talk about the abuse. Let's talk about the dark thoughts that are haunting us. Let's seek help and guidance. And in doing that, in unearthing that difficulty and maybe some of those scars or some of those wounds, and maybe we are vulnerable with people, we really, we can really develop the relationships that we need to survive this struggle. And not just to survive, but to thrive and to grow. And so my word of encouragement for you for this month is that we need an adversity mindset rather than an avoidance mindset in all aspects of our life. And I encourage you to try this out physically, socially, and emotionally. Put it to work, put it to test, put me to the test, okay? And to accept the challenges that are before you with tenacity, with vigor, knowing that the struggle makes us stronger, that if there is no challenge, then we don't change. And when we set that challenge up for ourselves with controlled adversity, we can see that growth that we desperately need. Love you guys. This channel is for you. Just know that we're here for you. September was Suicide Awareness Month, and it was just such a heavy reminder of the people that we've lost too soon. And if you are struggling, let me just pull you in for just one quick second here. Lean in to your earbuds here because there is a purpose for your life. I believe that you are loved, you are called, that you have a purpose, and there are people that only you can reach. And that your story and your struggles and your strife that you've dealt with in this life will change the world for somebody. That your perspective that you've been given because of what you've gone through can and will impact this world for the better. We need your story. We need your struggle. We need you. And so if you're struggling, I just want to let you know that you're loved. Even if it's from a distance from a crazy gym teacher in Montana. But there are people here to help you. There are resources down below. Reach out if you're struggling. I've talked to people who have called these hotlines, who have texted these text support lines, and it has made a world of difference. Okay, so we're here for you. This channel exists for you. If you're struggling, reach out. If you're not struggling, reach out to other people who might be struggling. Be the change that you want to see in this world. We love you. We'll see you next month. Adios.